OpenAI and Jony Ive have joined hands now. Their announcement and a recent interview with OpenAI COO gives glimpse of a future that might sound like science fiction but is happening right now in your pocket, on your wrist, and soon all around you. Slowly but steadily. Imagine walking into a coffee shop and before you even reach the counter, your AI assistant has already noted your stress levels from your voice, recognized you haven't had your usual morning run based on your movement patterns, and suggests a lighter roast to match your current energy needs. This isn't speculation. This is the world of ambient marketing that's emerging from the convergence of multimodal AI, smart hardware, and agentic AI. Come, join me in exploring this sci fi tech shaping our future and where it could lead marketing to. OpenAI COO talked about the collaboration with Jony Ive on creating entirely new classes of devices. But what does this really mean? And more importantly, how is this convergence of multimodal AI and ambient hardware could revolutionize not just how we interact with technology, but how businesses understand and engage with us as individuals? Let's start with understanding what multimodal AI actually means, how it could completely change how we go about our daily lives, and what it means for the future of marketing. Traditional AI was like a person with only one sense. It could read text or recognize images, but never both simultaneously. Multimodal AI is giving AI a complete sensory system. It combines numerous inputs, including text and visuals, to deliver a more complete experience. This is opposed to other forms of AI that only pull from text or images or voice rather than a combination. This isn't just a technical upgrade, it's a huge shift that mirrors how humans naturally process information. When you're trying to explain something to a friend, you don't just use words. You gesture, show them pictures, maybe even draw a diagram. Multimodal AI systems can now engage with the world in a similar, rich, multisensory way. Think about how this changes marketing. Instead of targeting you based on what you clicked on a website, imagine AI that understands the emotion in your voice when you mention needing new running shoes, sees that you have been looking at fitness content, and notices from your wearable data that you have increased your workout frequency. That's three different data modalities creating one incredible, precise marketing moment. For marketers, this means you can move beyond demographics and into context aware, real time engagement. Think less, hey, you bought sneakers, want socks? And more, hey, it's 5 pm, you're at the park, and the weather just dropped. Want a hot chocolate? This context awareness is what's making hyper personalized marketing real. We are talking one to one, moment based interaction at scale. There's something fascinating about the architecture behind this. There are three key components to multimodal AI: the input module, which includes multiple neural networks that process different kinds of data, the fusion module, which integrates data from different modalities, and the output module, which gives you results that fit the original input with contextual richness from all kinds of data. Now, here's where it gets interesting for businesses and marketers. Using this tech, you're not just processing a bunch of data, you are also creating a better understanding of customer behavior. Combining multimodal capabilities with extended memory systems creates another breakthrough. It's here where AI takes over from being a helpful tool and becomes a real personal assistant. With a longer memory, AI can remember context across multiple interactions. In April, Meta released Llama 4's multimodal models. ChatGPT now remembers all user chats, and Perplexity is beta testing a memory feature which is expected to be released this year. This creates new levels of personalization opportunities. For instance, AI with long memory can resurface relevant offers in August based on a customer's April research for a holiday. It's not just about remembering what you bought last time. It's about understanding your life patterns, your decision making process, and your evolving needs. This brings us to perhaps the most exciting development, the integration of multimodal AI into ambient hardware. The Ray-Ban Meta glasses are a good example of this transformation in action. These aren't just smart glasses, they are becoming ambient intelligence platforms. Recent updates have introduced improved conversational AI where users can kick off their conversation with Hey Meta to ask your initial question and ask follow up questions. We have experienced such conversations with Alexa, Google Assistant, and Siri too. But this time, it's different and more advanced. These devices are gaining memory capabilities. The glasses can now help you remember things, create a continuous contextual relationship between the AI system and the user's daily life. This represents a fundamental shift from reactive to proactive AI assistance. There's more to it than just convenience. AI systems can see, hear, and remember your interactions across time, which opens up new opportunities for contextual, personalized experiences. The convergence of these technologies enables hyper personalization scenarios based on understanding each person's preferences, context, and history. Now that AI processes text, images, voice, and video and remembers individual preferences over time, brands can deliver deep personalization that customers increasingly expect. It's not just showing you ads for products you've looked at. It's about understanding your lifestyle, your relationships, your goals, your challenges, and then providing assistance and suggestions that feel helpful, not intrusive. This is what makes the OpenAI Jony Ive collaboration so interesting. In his interview, OpenAI COO explained that current AI systems still require a lot of effort. ChatGPT is great, but it's just an app. In order to get any value out of it, you have to enter something which creates a lot of inertia. I think this insight points to the next evolution, ambient AI that doesn't need explicit interaction. Rather than pulling out your phone and opening an app, imagine AI that understands your context through ambient sensors, voice recognition, and visual processing, then offers proactive assistance. Multimodal AI plays a big role in this because communication in real life is multimodal. Here's what we have seen in this first episode: AI that handles multiple types of information naturally, systems that learn and remember from long term interactions, and hardware that integrates seamlessly. There's a convergence happening that could lead to the next big shift in how we use technology and how businesses serve their customers. However, this raises a lot of interesting questions. If AI becomes truly ambient, always watching, always listening, always learning, how does marketing change? How do businesses create value in a world where AI assistants become the primary interface between consumers and the marketplace. Next week, we'll dive into the concept of ambient marketing, an entirely new paradigm that could emerge from these technological capabilities. We'll explore how agentic AI might transform not just individuals, but whole communities and markets. Can't wait to talk to you in the next episode.